I think I have a very serious rabbit problem because I feel like the rabbits honestly keep eating uh, the vegetables out of the garden. Actually, wait a minute. But speaking of just kidding, guys. There's nobody's eating someone's vegetables in their garden actually. So yeah, but speaking of rabbits, so today, guys, I'm gonna be doing my 5th Halloween month review on my channel, and this time it's gonna be on Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Rare Rabbit. So yeah, guys. So I'm gonna go right here now and say cue the intro actually, which speaking of which, I am gonna be doing right now actually. So yeah, guys. So and also just I'm the main reason why I'm actually re-reviewing. I mean, not re-reviewing this movie. The main reason why I'm actually reviewing this movie on my channel, it's mainly to celebrate its 20th anniversary this year. So yeah, guys. So now, guys, I'm now gonna start this video, and so cue the intro. Okay, guys, only 2 more Halloween month reviews on my channel to go until my Halloween month of this year is officially wrapped and it's over. Even though my next Halloween month review on my channel will be my final one with my movie review on Corpse Bride, which I'm going to be reviewing on October 31st this year to also celebrate its 20th anniversary this year. So yeah, guys. So today, guys, I'm actually reviewing this movie for its 20th anniversary as well. This movie is definitely an amazing, brilliant masterpiece, and yeah, guys, so without further ado, let's get this started. So today, guys, I'm actually going to be doing my movie review on this movie right now. So yeah, guys, so please enjoy this movie review on this movie right now in celebration of its 20th anniversary this year. So let's get started. Hey guys, this is Elvin's Disney's Film Pictures 2025 here, and today, guess what, guys? And today I'm going to be doing my movie review, and this time it's going to be on Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were Rabbit. Came in the year of 2005. So yeah, guys. So I am going to read this plot on the internet right now. So yeah, guys. Excuse me, guys. I just burped. But also I am going to read this plot on the internet right now. So yeah, guys. So basically what the plot's about, Wallace and his loyal dog Gromit set to discover the mystery of behind the garden sabotage. The plinge is that actually plagues their village and threatens actual giant vegetable eating they friends in actual giant vegetable growing contest. So yeah, guys, so that's basically what the plot's about this movie. So yeah, guys, so I did remember that this movie actually came out in Sydney on September 4th of 2005, along with even though it did get a US release on October 7th of 2005, and also it did get it did get released in the UK on October 14th of 2005 as well. And I know this movie is actually 85 minutes long. It's actually an hour and 25-minute movie actually, which is not that long actually, but yeah. Even though fun fact, this movie is directed by Nick Park and Stephen Boggs, which even though Nick Park is always the creator of Wallace and Gromit, which and also I do know that Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were Rabbit was actually DreamWorks' second collaboration with Aardman actually, even though their last movie it would be flushed away until they split in 2007, which and also even though this movie was actually written by Steve Box and even Nick Park and even Mark Burton and even Bob Baker as well, and also even though even though also even though I feel like I want to read the even though I am gonna read the development of the movie right now, which even though I am gonna read the development of the movie right now, which so in March of 2000 it was officially announced that Wallace and Gromit would star in their own feature film, and also it would be Aardman's next film after Taurus and the Hare, after the Taurus and the Hare, which was actually abandoned by the studio in even though it was supposed to be, even though fun fact, I did know that Taurus and the Hare was actually was going to be DreamWorks was going to be Aardman's next movie after a Chicken Run, but it got canceled because of what happened behind the scenes, which I don't feel like talking about, which only its own script problems, and also even though the directors Nick Park and even Stephen Box have referred to it as a film as the world's first vegetable horror film, and also and also fun fact, this movie is actually an homage to these those old B movies, like these old classic B movies, which old horror B movies, which and also even though Helen Bonham Carter voices Lady Campbell, which also fun fact, this is also really cool that Helen Bonham Carter actually did voice is in two animated stop motion movies in 2005 with she actually voiced the Corpse Bride herself in Corpse Bride, and she also voiced Lady Capra in Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were Rabbit as well, which and also fun fact, this movie was originally going to be called Wallace and Gromit: The Great Vegetable Plot, which even though the title was changed. Sorry, the iPad just kept glitching, which but also now back into the review. So and also as the market research disliked it, the reported release date of the Great Vegetable Plot. The reported release date for the Great Vegetable Plot was going to be for November 2004, even though production first started in 2003. Even though the film was actually set for September 30th of 2005, but also in a July 2003 Entertainment Weekly referred to as the film Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were Rabbit. But even though Park actually said that after the separate test screenings of the British and American audience, including children, both sides, it's he addressed the characters to speak speech for the Americans, which for the American audience, which even though Park often notes from DreamWorks which stressed him, and also which he actually recalled old one note of Wallace's car or should be a trailer, which he disagreed, that he felt like it would make making things look old fashioned and made will look more iconic, which even though fun fact, even though the veteran Wallace drives the film an Austin A35 as well, and also in collaboration with Aardman in the spring of 2005, a road to getting a replica model by the brothers Mark and David M, and also founders of the International Austin A30 slash A35, and also even register promotion and purposes, and also a five a a 500 man 500 man hour concussion. Man hour concussion and all, and simulation, and also an original 1964 veteran, a full body was also vein of the van was Presser Green, and also named honor name honorer of Nick Park's hometown, and also the name was actually chosen by the art director and Mark Image, which yeah. And also, fun fact, fun fact, guys, I did know that originally Jeffrey Katzenberg wanted Peter Sell, the actor who played Wallace, Peter Sells, Peter Sellis, be replaced by a American celebrity, but the directors and of the film actually thought to keep him in, but Jeffrey Katzenberg actually kept it in, actually. So yeah, even though it's really sad that Peter Sellis did die in on June 2nd of 2017, which honestly I definitely thought that the actor who also did play and also I did thought the actor who also did play Wallace in Wallace and Gromit Vengeance Most Foul, which I'm planning on reviewing next year, actually, even though I did review it earlier this year on the channel I had in November of since November of 2017 until it got terminated a few weeks ago. Which yeah, even though I am going to be reviewing it on this channel next year as well. Which yeah, even though we did get Wallace and Gromit Vengeance Most Foul, which honestly I definitely thought Peter Whitehead was a fantastic replacement as Wallace and in Wallace and Gromit Vengeance Most Foul. I thought he was really fantastic as well. Which yeah, and also yeah. So yeah, guys. So what do I think of this movie? I have to say, this is definitely a classic. This is definitely a masterpiece. Like, honestly, I would say that this is definitely one of Aardman's best movies, which yeah, I just absolutely adore this movie. Like, honestly, this is definitely all like one of Aardman's best, along with Chicken Run, which honestly, I just love this movie. Which, fun fact, I did remember I actually saw this movie in theaters with my mom back in the Penn Hills Theater, which I didn't know that the Penn Hills Theater used to be there, but it got affected by the pandemic, so it went bankrupt. Actually, it did went bankrupt after it did went bankrupt after the pandemic affected them really hard. But yeah, even though I did see this movie in theaters at the Penn Hills Theater, and yeah. And this was honestly, I think, one of the first movies I saw, along with Peter Pan 2003, actually, which yeah. And also even though I still have the DVD for this movie, which yeah. And also let's talk about the characters in this movie. Like I thought Wallace and Gromit in this movie were definitely really great characters in this movie. And also I thought that Ralph Fiennes as Lord Victor, or as Lord Victor, who was actually a cool upper class Romer, which honestly he was definitely really good in this movie as well, along with Helen Bonham Carter as Lady Capra, which is aka Toddy or Toddington, which honestly I thought she was really great in the film as well. Especially the other actors in this movie as well were definitely really fantastic as well. Which I did know that Peter Whitehead actually did voice Mr. Lurching as well, which yeah. And also I did know that there is a scene in the movie where Wallace actually does transform into like the were-rabbit, like, which I did know. And even also there, and also there's a scene where the bunnies were at bunny breakfast scene, and also the hot hot on its tail, cold hot on its tail, and also yeah, even there's the scene in the movie where yeah, I did know that yeah, even though I'm not gonna give away a lot of the scenes in the movie, which yeah, even though in the I am gonna read the ending of this movie right now, which so in combination of Victor sizes with the golden carrot trophy, and also and use the aardman to existing of existing his golden bullets, and also he actually urges his Wallace to actually using a giant mill to he planned on entering in the competition also, but Wallace actually but Gromit actually studies Victor's dog, and also Philip, and also in a cat fight using upper planes of a fairground, and on ride, and also as Victor aims at Wallace and Gromit, and he actually uses his plane to deflect the golden carrot, and also the plane actually falls, and also Wallace leaps to catch Gromit, and also they both land in the cheese den, and also Wallace actually disguises and also fun fact Wallace actually disguises Victor as the giant female were-rabbit suit, and also leading to the townspeople to chase him away, and also Wallace morphs back into also fun fact, also Wallace actually morphs back into his human form, and also he appears dead, and also but Gromit revives him by using a stinking brush-up cheese, and also which Gromit receives the golden carrot, and also his morale and his bravery, his mower and his bravery and Toddington also convinces the ground. Carves the ground of Toddington Hall, and also into a secretary hunt for the other rabbits. Yeah. Even though this movie was more successful internationally, even though it didn't do that well in the US, even though it was a massive hit overseas in the international markets, which also even though and also even though this movie did win Best Animated Feature at the 2006 Oscars, which it definitely did deserve, and also it won a BAFTA award, and also for Best British Film, and also even though we get 20 years later we would get another Wallace and Gromit movie with Wallace and Gromit Avengers Most Foul, which was released in the beginning of even though it was released in the UK in December of 2024, even though it did came out on Netflix at the beginning of this year on January 3rd of 2025, which and also but also this is definitely, honestly, I just love this movie. I mean, this is definitely really fantastic. So guys, so now let's talk about the music and the score of this movie, which is actually composed by Julian Knob, which honestly I honestly thought that his score in this movie was definitely really fantastic. It still holds up to this day very well. So and now let's talk about the which it definitely does fit that B movie aesthetic, horror movies aesthetic very well in this movie. So yeah, and now let's talk about the music, the animation of this movie as well. It's just like the music and the score in this movie, it still holds up to this day as well. It still is absolutely phenomenal as well. But yeah, so overall, guys, I have nothing else to say about this movie, Wallace and Gromit: The Crystal Rare Rabbit. So yeah, guys, so if you haven't seen Wallace and Gromit: The Crystal Rare Rabbit, I recommend it. So yeah, guys, so I'm going to give Wallace and Gromit: The Crystal Rare Rabbit a 10 out of 10 spectacular. So yeah, guys, so what do you think of my movie review on Wallace and Gromit: The Crystal Rare Rabbit? So yeah, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel, and make sure to like this video. So yeah, guys, so stay tuned for my movie review on the Muppet movie, which I'm going to be reviewing this Tuesday on October 28th of this year. And also stay tuned for my last review, aka my last review of October of this year, which will be my movie review on Corpse Bride, which I'm going to be reviewing, aka my final review of this year, my final review of Halloween Month for this year, which I'm going to be reviewing on October 31st this year. So stay tuned as well. So yeah, guys, so I'll see you guys later, and bye.